Hey, how's everybody doing today? So today what I want to do is a water comparison test between the iPhone 7 versus my Samsung Galaxy S7. Now the iPhone 7 has a IP rating of 67, so it's IP67, and the S7 has a rating of IP68. Now what I want to test is the speakers, see how basically hear how the speakers work under water as well as out of the water, and then to see if we hear any kind of distortion or the volume's lowered or maybe the speakers sound muffled. Also, what I want to do is I want to test the touchscreen underwater to see how if I'm actually be able to do anything while the phone is underwater. And I want to test the camera, and I also want to see if the fingerprint scanner works underwater. Okay, so the first thing is, since I haven't submerged the phone yet, I'm going to show you how the speakers sound. Okay, so let me start with the S7 first. I'm going to raise the volume all the way up. Okay, now we'll do the iPhone 7. Wow, you can definitely hear the iPhone 7 is a little bit louder. Anyways, let me do this now. Let me go ahead and do the S7 again, and I'm going to put it underwater. You can see that it moved a little bit on the video, but you can still hear it. Now let me pull it out. Okay, right there, the volume already sounds lower to me. Now let's try the iPhone 7. I can definitely hear the iPhone 7 much better underwater. Now let me go ahead and pull this out. Okay, I do think that the volume is a little bit lower on the iPhone 7 as well. Anyways, I'll test this again later on while I keep submerging it under water for the other things. So let me do this now. Let me just go ahead and put both of these phones under water right now. We'll see with the touchscreen here. So let's see here. Okay, I can't even do anything with the touchscreen on either of these. So let's try this. Why don't we go ahead and try, let me see how the camera works here. Let me start with the iPhone 7 first, because I can't access my camera here. I have to lift it up. Let my hands dry a little bit here. So even if I put my phone in the water now and I smack that shutter button, I'm still not able to take photos. But of course I can use my volume rockers. Just like that. You can see it flashing. Now let's try this. Let me try now the cool thing with the S7 is they have the quick launch, which you can double tap the home button. So if I'm underwater, I should be able to do this no problem with the buttons. See, the camera comes right on. But I'm not able to hit that shutter button. However, the volume rockers should work no problem under here as well. And you can see it flash there, just like that. So let's do this now. Let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and use the fingerprint scanner here. Okay, it's definitely not working on the S7. Let me pull it out of here and see. Okay, still not working. Let me do this. Let me just dry this off a little bit. Dry my thumb off. And let's see here. Okay. Now it's working. Oh. Okay, still not working. Let me go ahead and just dry it. My thumb's like a little bit wet. Okay, now it's working again, no problem. Okay, you can see a little bit. So it basically has to be dry and then it works no problem. Now let's see the iPhone 7 here. Let me go ahead and click on that sleep button. Okay, I'm not able to get into it using the fingerprint. Okay, it's not working on this one here. either. Let me just go ahead and dry it up. Make sure my thumb's dry here. And let's see. Okay, yeah. So basically, okay, so if it's wet, your finger over the screen, then it's not going to work. So let's do this now. Let me go ahead and let me go back and put that music on and see how it sounds now, because now that both of the phones been submerged a little bit more. Let me dry that up again. So let me get in here. Let me go into YouTube here. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Okay, it sounds pretty good. I don't hear no crackling or anything, but I do think the volume is still a little bit lower than it was originally. Now let's see the S7 here. Let me rewind this all the way back. Yeah, the volume, well, for sure the S7, the volume is definitely lower. So, I mean, overall, they both perform pretty well. Believe it or not, actually, the S7, I've went swimming in the ocean with it, and I had like minor issues where the sound, because I was in the water for so long, I was in the water like down as much as like 6 feet, and did have some issues with the sound, but that was only for like a few hours. I'll put that link below, where you can see me going in the ocean with the S7. But overall, both these phones. So I just did a charging test as soon as I got done the video, and actually there's a slight problem with my S7. Once I plug it in here, it'll tell me right here, moisture has been detected. To charge your device, make sure your charger USB port is dry. So basically I just have to wait for it to dry. This happened to me before when I went to the ocean. So that's really no problem, but you just can't charge it right now. However, on the iPhone 7, absolutely no problem. And actually, the iPhone 7 was in the water a little bit longer. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.